what's up you guys? Marty Schwartz here from Marty Music. For a while now I've had my good buddy Jamie Slays doing some metal lessons for you guys, and so we got another one right now. It's Metallica, Fuel! Yeah! Anyway, if you'd like to see Jamie teach any other metal lessons here on the channel, let us know in the comments below, and also while you're down there, check out Jamie Slays' YouTube channel. Here we go, Jamie.
Hey everyone, it's Jamie from the Jamie Slays YouTube channel, back again on Marty Music's YouTube channel to bring you another epic metal riff lesson. Today's video we're going to cover Fuel by the mighty band Metallica from their album Reload. In this video I'm using my 6-string Lepsky Custom with Fishman pickups. This song is in D sharp or E flat, whichever way you want to look at it. The whole guitar is tuned half a step down like so. You can still play the standard chords, it's kind of like the Slayer tuning. Lots of old bands used to use this, and Metallica used it a lot on Load and Reload because they were, I guess, heavying it up without having to make it fast and all that kind of stuff. This song is a little bit tricky. Some of it does feature some kind of intermediate stuff. Lots of pull-offs, lots of bends, lots of 2-string bends with one finger and that kind of thing. So yeah, buckle up, come along for the ride, and I'll talk to you about it some more at the end. So here is Fuel by Metallica. Here's riff 1 played at normal speed. Here's riff 1 played slowly. Here are the notes to riff 1. So it starts off with a pull off from the 3rd fret on the low E string. Then we have octave chords of 3/5 and 5/7. So played slowly, sounds like this. Here is the tail lick that comes off the end of riff 1 played at full speed. Here is the end of riff 1, the tail lick played at full speed. Here is that same riff played slowly. Here are the notes for that section. So we come out of the octave chord like so, and then we go from the 5th and 7th fret on the A string, like a hammer on, and then we go up to the same frets on the D string. So we're playing the pentatonic scale here, I think. So we go 5/7, 7, 7/5, 7/5 on the string below. So that might be a bit tricky for some people. I actually struggle a little bit on this song because there's a lot of like string skipping and kind of rolling your fingers and stuff. So when we do this hammer on, then we like kind of roll back onto the 7. But if you find it easier, you can put your thumb up over the top, kind of like the rock and roll position. Because you get easier vibrato when your thumb is over the top. Some people say that's the wrong way to play. They say you have to play it like this. Which is fine, but I don't believe in saying that's right and that's wrong. It does feel easier to play it in the kind of rock and roll position than it does with your finger like this. This is more for that kind of stuff. This is more for So yeah, pick a position, but I prefer to play the kind of thumb over the top. Then we go to the next riff, which is riff 2. Here is riff 2 played at full speed, which is essentially the verse riff. Comes out of this section. Here is that same section played slowly. We come out of this section again. Then that section repeats again. So here it is slowly and the notes explained to you. So we come out of the 3-0 pull off on the low E string. Then we go to the open E chord, followed quite quickly by the 3rd fret power chord, then back down to the open E quite quickly again. So then we have another open E, followed by 7th fret power chord, 6th fret, 5th fret. You can play that up here, but if you watch James play it live, he plays it down here on the thicker, kind of the girthier strings. So that's 7, 9, 6, 8, 5, 7. Then we go back to that kind of lick that repeats throughout the whole song. Then we go back to that bit again. So the first 2 times you play that section through, but the 3rd time, when you go back to the pull-off, you end on this. So that is natural harmonics. It's where you just simply rest your finger over the string. You don't actually fret it, so you're not doing this. You're just simply placing your finger very gently. You may see in some tabs, or you may see, if you listen to the song, they are tabbed out as so. But when you watch James play it live, he kind of just simply goes. So he'll come out again from this. Then he goes into the next section, which I'll break down now. So this is riff 3 or 4, I think. It's technically the chorus. There's 2 sections, so I'll show you them both. Here is James's part at full speed. Now I'll just break that down and play that bit slowly for you. So we have an open E chord starting off. So we start with an open E chord on that one. Then we have the A power chord, or the A chord, which is technically here, but James plays it down here again for the thick, girthy strings. Then we have an interesting chord, which is actually 3 and 7. Then back to this one again. Then we do the same section again, but this time it ends on 8 and 10. So again, that chord is 3 and 7. Something a lot of old bands used to do, things like, I think, Sex Pistols. They used to do things like... But it also goes quite nicely with the next section, which is what Kirk does over the top, or at least he does it live. This is quite tricky and actually can be played in a few different ways, so I'll just break it down for you differently after I first play it at full speed. So I'll show you one variation first, which is this. So now I'll break that down and we'll play that again slowly. Let's start again. So that is quite tricky. Again, I watched him play it live on YouTube and I was a bit confused as well because the tabs show it like this. But when he plays it down here. So he also plays this variation instead. Which again might just be because he's playing it live, but that might actually be the specific way that he plays it. So again, I would, if you can't stretch this far, which standing up playing it like this is actually a bit difficult, you can go from the 2nd fret on the D string, so it'll be the open at the bottom, then we do the open on the A, then we have the 3rd fret kind of G chord resting, then back up to the open A. But I prefer to play it just the kind of rested out way, like this, or just the way he plays it live. Then the final bit is 7 and 9 on the A string, pull off to the 8th fret on the E string. Then the same pull off again, but we have quite a stretch, so you can either use your pinky or your ring finger to the 10. Which is why maybe just doing might be a bit easier. Then it goes back to this again with an abrupt stop. The next riff of the song is fairly similar to the previous one. I'll play it at full speed and then we'll break it down straight after. Here it is played slowly. That again uses the 4th triads or 4th chords or 4th power chords, whatever you want to call them. The rockabilly, rock and roll style 2 strings at the same time bending with either 1 or 2 fingers. You might have to have thin strings for this song because I've got quite thick ones and it actually is quite hard to bend with 1 finger over 2 strings. But the notes we've got are similar to the previous section. We've got 7, 5 and then 5, 7 from different strings. So we do 7, 7, 5, as in 3 7s. Then a 5th chord bend, like this. Again, hard with 1 finger. We do it with 2 if you need to. And then 5 and 7 on the low E. And then 5 on the A and D, and then back down to 7 on the E and A. And then just 2 open E chugs. That last one is just a bend of the 5 and the 5. So after we play this section, we go back to the main lick of the song from the beginning, but we have a slight change. We go like this. Then we have this section. So I'll just break that down for you slowly. We have the pull-offs from the 3rd fret again. That plays twice. Then we have power chord of the 5th fret down to the 3rd. Back to the pull-offs. And then we have the natural harmonic section again. Then we get to the section with the cool pull-off section. We have that bit again, which essentially is like the chorus. Then that section kind of loops for quite a while, maybe twice. I think it's like 16 bars in total. Then it ends on the pull-offs. And then it stops like it does in the previous section. And now we have essentially what is the outro. I'll play it at full speed and then slow it down as well. Here it is played slowly. So those notes are the same as they are throughout the whole song. Pull-offs on the 3rd fret. Then we have octave chords, which is again 3, 5, and then 7 with the 5 underneath. Then we have the cool lick. And that's the end of the song. So that was Fuel by Metallica from the album Reload. What did you think? I struggled a little bit on that one, especially with the like one finger bending over 2 notes kind of thing. That's quite difficult. A lot of it is quite fast, but not fast in the traditional Metallica sense. Just, I don't know, a lot of it kind of felt unnatural. It's a bit like more rock and roll sounding. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought of that one. Do you want to see us do some more Metallica riffs? Because I love Metallica. I'm pretty sure Marty loves Metallica and you guys love Metallica, so let us know in the comments down below which Metallica song we should do next. Don't forget to like the video with a thumbs up because that really helps us out, and then we know that you want us to do more metal riff videos just like this one. And if you're new to Marty's channel and you found it because of this video, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because then you'll be notified when he posts more videos, and he posts videos every day because he's an absolute legend. If you love metal and you love Metallica, head on over to my channel, Jamie Slays, and I'll see you guys very soon for some more metal riff lessons.
All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Once again, huge shout out and thank you to Jamie Slays for being a special guest on the channel. Don't forget to check out his own YouTube channel in the link below, and also let us know other metal songs you'd like to see Jamie Slays teach here on the channel. Thanks again, we'll see you later.